My name is Greg Claycomb. I'm the current chair of the Kansas City section of the American Chemical Society. It's a pleasure to welcome everyone here. We have a very mixed group, so I'd like to welcome the members of the American Chemical Society and our guests. I hope you all have enjoyed the poster session. I'm just going to welcome you and communicate a couple business items to the American Chemical Society members. Maybe we could get the music turned down at some point. It's gonna have to yell over it. So we've had a great year so far. Lots of changes, lots of things going on in the local section, and we have more events to come. So this event, events in October and November. Keep your eye posted on the newsletter that's coming up for those events. We really appreciate your participation in those events. If you have any event ideas, we're always open. This is your local section. It's not ours, so please get involved, stay involved. The last item to mention is that we're going to have elections coming up for the next year, officers, so we're taking nominations. So if you are interested in being a nominee or would like to nominate an interested individual, please let me know or one of the officers know this year, okay? So just let me know sometime tonight. We're going to get those bios out in our October newsletter, and then we'll have the elections in November. They'll be electronic this year, first time. So anyway, that's not why we're here. We're here to have an award winner, to acknowledge an award winner, and so I'd like to introduce Ms. Jing Tao, or Dr. Jing Tao, who has organized all of this. So let's welcome Jing.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome again to the 2014 Kenneth Spencer Award ceremony. My name is Jing Tao. I'm the vice chair of the local section. It is my great pleasure to be the master of the ceremony for today's event. Before I would like to proceed the ceremony, I would like to extend my appreciation to several of our executive committee members for their work, their due diligence, and their meticulous attention to all the details to make this event happen. And Dr. Eckhart Helmut, our counselor for local sections, would you stand? And you already met Dr. Claycomb, Greg, who is the chair. Greg? Yeah. And our counselor, Dr. Gary Clapp, and Dr. Sarah Liebowitz. Where is Dr. Sarah? Yeah. Okay. And I also want to appreciate Dr. Donna Howell. I haven't seen her tonight yet. She helped to coordinate the post presentation tonight. And our IT support, Tom Nguyen, UMKC student, right here. Of course, I should not forget to mention the great support we received tonight from Aladdin Hotel. They not only give us a very competitive rate for renting this place and utilize the facility, they also make a lot of arrangements for us. And let's give them a round of applause for their support. And specifically, I would like to appreciate their sales manager, Mark Creamer, and Audrey Mayer, and Chef Bernard Williams. Well, I guess I should hold my appreciation to the chef, Mr. Bernard Williams, for a while until we finish dinner tonight. Okay. Next, I would like to take a few moments to introduce our audience tonight. And according to our registration sheet, we have several groups of people come. I would name the group, and please, if you are a member of the group, please stand up for a few seconds so the group will for them to get to know you, okay? Our members of American Chemical Society. We have any members from American Chemical Society, please stand up. Wow. thank you for your support, and we are looking forward to your continued support to our organization. Next, anybody who worked for or are working with any private industries? Okay. Okay, welcome. Welcome. Yeah. Anybody from federal, state, county, or municipality agencies, government agencies? Oh, okay. I know there are several others coming too. So, and anybody from Science City? Heather? Is Heather here? Or any organizations? Yeah, welcome. And I must have missed a lot of people. Now I want to go to another, almost our audience body. Today, 50% come from college faculties and students. So really welcome you. I'm going to name each group one by one, okay? I forgot to show the logos we got. Avila University. And the University of Central Missouri, UCM. Oh, thank you. Missouri Western University. Yeah, the University of Kansas, the University of Missouri, Kansas City. That's where I graduated. Yeah, faculty. Wow, thank you. We have famous world-renowned chemist Dr. James Durick joining us from UMKC too. Yeah. And our previous research provost, Dr. McQuarrie, joining us too, and his, right, thank you, yes. Park University. Okay. Thank you. And I know I missed the Locust University, the mascot here, because we didn't see them in the registration sheet before. So next year, make sure you come again. We will get you on the slide. Okay, next, I'm going to very brief review of the Kenneth Spencer Award. The award originally was created in 1955 by Mr. Kenneth Spencer, who is in this portrait here, in honor of his father, who was a very successful owner and businessman, president of a coal mining company. 1960, when Mr. Kenneth Spencer passed away, his wife waited for 6 years to rededicate this award to Mr. Kenneth Spencer himself. That was in 1966. And in 1978, the foundation where the award come from, which is come from Mr. Spencer and Mrs. Spencer, the foundation was dissolved, and a generous grant was given to the local section. And so since 1979, the local section carry on the same mission, that to reward or to award the scientists who made significant contributions to food and agricultural sciences. And we carry on this mission until today. During the past several decades, when we doing this award, we make this award one of the most prestigious awards nationwide for food and agricultural sciences. So, in case you are interested in Mr. Spencer's life, how he became a successful business entrepreneur, from an entrepreneur to a remarkable philanthropist, there's a book recently published this year, and by a local author. So I encourage you to find the book and read it. And in the book, the author called Mr. Kenneth and Mrs. Kenneth as the champions of culture and commerce in the Sunflower State. If the author has talked to us first, we might ask him to put in the Sunflower and in both the Sunflower and Shumi state, because Mrs. Spencer comes from Missouri side, and the large audience here today come from Missouri side too. Next, I'm going to just briefly describe the nomination and selection of the award. As you notice, the eligible candidate will need to make meticulous contributions to the advancement of food and agricultural chemistry. That's a very important criteria we have. And every year, we solicit the nominations nationwide. And on average, we collect 10 to 40 nominations nationwide. Once we have it by mid-November, we will have 12 judges representing equally industry, education, and government research to make an evaluation of these nominations. So through this rigorous process, we will reach a final decision usually by the end of next year, February. So exactly through this evaluation process, we made a selection for 2014 Spencer Award nominations. And the successful nominator is Dr. Donald Bites, come from Iowa State Universities, who he himself is a distinguished professor in agriculture. And he prepared 44 pages of nomination packages. And he also prepared a very passionate introduction letter for tonight's event, which I'm not going to read word to word now. Okay. But I take from his nomination package and his introduction letter, we put some highlights here. So the nominee he named obtained a bachelor's degree in animal science, master's degree in dairy science, and PhD degree in nutrition and biochemistry. And he did his fellowship in biochemistry too. Think about that was late 1960s and 1970s. At that time, nutrition and biochemistry, that's his selection. What a vision. Today, nutrition and biochemistry is such a high demand or highly researched area. And from following his high education, he spent nearly next 3 decades working as a research scientist in the National Animal Disease Center. And upon his departure in 2006 from the National Research Center, he went on venture into private sectors. Now he owns or co-owns 2 companies and become a successful entrepreneur. And here I just select some of the grants he obtained during his tenure. And I'm not going to read one by one, I guess. The 2006 President's Rank Award for Meritorious Senior Professionals. And 1983 National Agricultural Research Service Scientist of the Year. And he holds right now 7 patents. I'll just give you one example. It's use of vitamin D, its metabolites, and analogs to improve tenderness of meat and meat products. And he published over 600 publications or book chapters and cover many areas. And I'm not going to give more details since the nominee will talk about some of the good findings he had. I just cite several paragraphs from the nomination letter that shows the impact his research brought to us today. Give you one example. The nominee led research demonstrating new activation and deactivation pathways for vitamin D2 in mammals. He developed a series of analytic methods to measure vitamin D2 and D3 and their metabolites in plasma. He made significant inroads into the prevention and treatment of milk fever in dairy cattle. His research has the potential of dramatically reducing losses incurred from milk fever. which have been estimated to be in excess of $150 million annually in the United States. His studies not only influenced veterinary medicine, but were widely cited in the human medical field as the gold standard for vitamin D analysis and calcium metabolism as affected by vitamin D. I tried to find something that I can summarize or at least provide a window to his impact from his research, and I somehow found this image online. I borrowed this image, and I find the title for this image is "Man Eating Steak in Field with Cow Get Images." So I guess, from my own interpretation and my reading of the nominations, the cow feel very good about his healthy life from vitamin D. And the guy who was enjoying the steak find it so tender that he enjoys his steak. So with that, please join me welcoming our 2014 Kenneth Spencer Award winner, Dr. Ronald Horst. And I'm going to give this medal to Dr. Horst as a part of the winner's gifts. Okay, that's for you. And I think I was supposed to have an honorarium or check in an envelope. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's our counselor, Gary. All our food is paid by him today, okay? So I'm only, as the custom of local section, I'm only allowed to hand this envelope with a $6,000, right, to the chief financial officer of the winner's household. So Dr. Horst, I want to make sure you promise me, make sure you deliver this envelope to your wife. Then we want to listen to your talk now.